My name's Lrodtrades, and this is my first video. I want to document my journey, my trading journey. To give some background, I've been trading for about 2 years, 2.5 years now, and I'm looking to become consistently profitable. And I'm trying this. I'm doing this as kind of a documentation for myself and accountability for myself every day as I'm taking trades on this funded account that I have right now. I have 2 funded accounts on Topstep that I'm copy trading, and I just want to show the world what I'm doing and grow, and I hope people can learn from me, and I hope I can learn from reevaluating myself and being critical of myself and my entries and just keep getting better. So to jump straight into it, I trade NQ, trade continuations and reversals. Pretty simple strategy. My mentor was Salman Nasiri, and I stopped his mentorship about 2 months ago, and I've just been using his concepts. So yeah, shout out to him. He's what got me to my first couple payouts, and yeah, I'm just continuing my journey on my own now. So yeah, jumping right into it. Today was Friday. I was originally looking for shorts, as we had these 2 draws on liquidity down here. And for me, I really like to mark out standard deviation of anything, wicks, imbalances, fair value gaps, ranges, especially fair value gaps that we tap into and then reverse off of. Love marking out the standard deviation for those order blocks as well. And feel free to comment whatever you guys want in the comments. If you have any differing opinions on any of these strategies that I'm going through. It's mainly ICT based, with just simplicity to it. And yeah, so I marked out this hourly standard deviation of this wick, and looking back, it actually tapped perfectly into the 50% of it and reversed off of it. So kind of went against my narrative, but we did reach the 50%, which was what I was originally targeting in this trade. So yeah, moving to the lower time frames. I trade the 1 minute, so we're gonna look at the 1 minute here. And the times I trade, it's 9:35 to 9:45, 9:50. So I give myself pretty much 10-15 minutes every morning in order to take an entry, and if I don't see anything, move on and don't take a trade. So right here, market opens bullish, take out this draw on liquidity here. Just getting used to all this, I'm getting used to recording myself doing this, so just give me a couple of videos here. Eventually I'll get better at this. But yeah, we took out this draw, and for me, that was enough to anticipate a reversal to the downside. Looking at this draw right here. There we go. Looking at this draw. And let me go into the replay actually. Let me do this. Right here. Yeah, so what I saw is that we were approaching this fair value gap, and I wanted to see a close below the 50% constant encroachment of this fair value gap. And yeah, so pretty much I had a premature entry here, and which is what I was wrong in, and I entered 1 mini with my stops above 25 points, so around $500 was my stop. I don't know what this is. And yeah, the target was down here, this draw on liquidity, and yeah, so we see right here, I'm quickly stopped out. And my emotions for this trade, I was pretty upset at first because I saw this big move down and I was like, wow, like if only I had my stop up here. But it's just hindsight, and I have to realize that I have to wait for full confirmation. So honestly, looking back at this, I would have waited. I would have wanted to wait to see another candle because of this wick up here. This wick up here is showing me that we could manipulate again at this point here and form turtle soup, which is exactly what happened. So we swept this high here, formed turtle soup, which is a form of manipulation that I use and where I can anticipate a reversal from. There was no SMT, but there was turtle soup there. And then we delivered lower and hit full TP. So realistically, looking back, should have waited. Also, my entry was pretty premature, 9:36. That's on the earlier time that I do trade. So I've kind of noticed a pattern where I've been taking trades pre 9:40 and they just haven't been going my way. So a real entry would look like this, something that would fully follow my guidelines. Turtle soup here. Okay, now I'm gonna wait for a rejection from that level, and I want to see candle closure displacement from this range to look to enter short. And here I see this candle closed with some displacement. I would enter somewhere in this range here with my stops, preferably here, but we've seen a lot of volatility recently, and I could just do just above 50% of this order block here. So that's still a pretty big stop, and I would probably have to size down for this entry, but easy draw on liquidity here. See what happens. Right to TP. I would have been in it for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. That's another thing I really preach, is trying to be in and out of the trade as quick as possible, because you don't want to waste that mental capital being in the trade, moving to break even, all that stuff. You don't want that. You want to just keep everything simple. And yeah, obviously we reversed here. I think there was news at 9:45 which caused this move up. But yeah, that was my original entry was in here, took a loss. And yeah, my trades this week haven't been too good. I need to definitely work on my entries. If we go back from replay, if we leave this, my overall bias of today was correct. As you can see, I delete some of this stuff. This wick proved to be right, as we reached into this wick, the 50%, met perfectly pretty much, and reversed off of it. So a long entry would also be valid for me in this time frame. I don't look at the 3 minute. I'm purely 1 minute based, by the way. So once we did see 50% met here, and we got this draw on liquidity. Do this. This also could be classified as a turtle soup as well down here. But yeah, basically I would look for a gap to be formed, fair value gap, and I would try to enter long, but honestly, I don't really, this is kind of just noise to me. So honestly, I think that first short trade was the optimal trade for today, Friday, February 27th. And yeah, here's a look at my Topstep. You can see the execution right here. So yeah, I did trade 10 micros on this short, and yeah, it did not end up playing out. Was actually immediate, pretty much. Got stopped out within 30-40 seconds. But yeah, so currently I'm running 2 Express accounts. The balance is currently negative 827. I'm 1 for 4 this week with 1 win and 3 losses. Yeah, so I took 1 W earlier this week on Tuesday and 3 straight losses. And my size has been a little different. I started off lower size with only 5 micros to start, and I did catch 50 points on Tuesday, which is a really nice trade. I could go over it if you guys want. Just let me know in the comments. But for now, I'm kind of looking forward into next week. We're approaching March, so. But yeah, as you can see, this time was at 9:40. So I think waiting for 9:40 from now on is definitely something I want to have in mind, and just keep in the back of my head, because every time I enter prior to 9:40, it's been a loss. Easy problem solving there. And yeah, next week I plan on trading 4 micros, and if we go here, I'm gonna go to our, so 4 micros here on my calculator here. Yeah, so I should be targeting anywhere from 30 to 50 points, which is going to be between $250 to $500, pretty much $400, pretty much. So yeah, I'm honestly looking to risk only 25-30 points max, because my drawdown, I only have 600 in drawdown left, pretty much. So yeah, pretty much giving myself another 3 days to lose in a row, maybe even 4 in a row, until I blow the account. But yeah, looking to bounce back, and like I said, I really like kind of just going over my thought process, talking about it, just keeping myself accountable. Yeah, and feel free to, I'm gonna just try to get this channel going. Gonna try to educate people as much as possible, try to learn from my mistakes. Currently on the year, I'm 4 for 4 passing evals on Topstep, and all the previous 2 that I passed, I blew both of them on two separate occasions. So yeah, working on getting my first payout of the year. I had around $5,000 in payouts last year. I can show proof if needed. Let me know. And yeah, I'm just really looking to turn more consistent in my trades for sure, and try to teach you guys, teach anybody that's watching, sort of my methodology on the markets and what I see happening. There's also a lot of macroeconomic news that is coming out, which should be aware of. A lot of stuff going on in the economy right now. Nvidia had earnings the other day. Just some stuff like that's affecting the market a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, this is the first video. I kind of just wanted to run through an analysis, my thought process, and I'll be doing these every day of the week, like a trade recap. So thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'm gonna try to get an Instagram running as well eventually, possibly even a TikTok in the future. And yeah, thank you guys for watching again, and I'll see you guys next week.